The forest project is the Forest Resources Sector Transparence Program. It's been taking place in the Albertine Rift, but also it has a national level context where we've been looking at policy advocacy. The report puts Uganda losing the forest cover of up to 120,000 hectares annually. And now with the influx of the refugees, it puts more pressure on forestry resources, getting building poles for building and access to firewood and clearing land for settlement. The forest program was set up to increase citizens' participation in demanding for accountability and transparency in the forestry sector. And that comes with the issue of poor implementation of laws, but also the issue of corruption within the sector. The greatest achievement that we are proud of under the forest program was to build the capacity of the media. The journalists have been able to undertake investigative journalism and bring out critical issues within the sector that are salient. The second achievement that we are proud of is the citizens' vigilance. They've been able to monitor forest illegalities, illegal logging, and report to the duty bearers or law enforcement agencies on time, what we call real-time information. The project also piloted the use of information communication and technology, where citizens would report illegalities using the ICT platform, and that information is disseminated to the District Forest Office, the police, National Forest Authority on time, thus increasing the response. The other achievement I can say that is a best practice was to support communities to legitimately access resources from central forest reserves. They are organized and then they are able to sign a memorandum of understanding with the National Forest Authority. Land ownership in Uganda largely is by men. There is a very small percentage of women who own land, and yet land is a productive asset. But under this project, the women who are in the groups, at least 40% access the land for tree planting. Tree planting is an economic activity. So you're able to see that women will be able to generate income from tree planting. We face the challenge of response levels from the state. Not all cases reported are being responded to or being responded to on time. That has been one of the challenges. The forestry sector also has a challenge of the limited budget. So some of the challenges like limited response is a result of limited budget for them to respond on time, and also they do not have sufficient human resource. I think what you can stress is, you have to stress is that you cannot have food security again without being energy secure. Up to 90% of Ugandans use charcoal and wood fuel. So the absence or the abuse and mismanagement of the forestry sector directly affects poor people in terms of being food secure, being energy secure, but also it has a direct bearing on climate change.